Master BlackJack, that's how we do. Master BlackJack, that's how we do. Master BlackJack, that's how we do. Master BlackJack, that's how we do.
Hey you guys, first of all I want to thank Masters of BlackJack for ordering so many videos from me. I appreciate it. A lot of things I would do some videos for them on. I'll do one today actually here in my house here. And a lot of people say you need mental health. You need to get things, resolved in your life. I've actually getting therapy and counseling for a long time. Been badly bullied. I've been been a heck of back in a lot of ways. And I've fought through depression. I've gone through ADHD, OCD, all those little different things. OCD not terribly bad. My OCD is a little bit different than most people's OCD. It's a very different type of OCD. ADHD, I have that really bad. I battle through depression. I don't have depression anymore. I do have generalized anxiety, really bad generalized anxiety. But yeah, I actually do see, usually on average, I see 2 different mental health professionals a week. Right now it's over the phone because of COVID. So I talked to both of them, and they have been helpful in a lot of ways. Because sometimes there's people in your life you come across that might have their own problems, their own issues. Whoever that person might be, they can help you deal with your own issues, but also how to understand this other person and the issues that they have. So whoever those people that come into your life might be, it's always good to get good advice from professionals on how to deal with that situation. I know one people wonder why Brazil, why are you there? One thing is cleaning this place up, organizing things. Also, people don't realize of me is I used to have a very bad, crippling anxiety, really bad. Anxiety attacks, panic attacks. If you ever had anxiety or a panic attack, you know what I'm talking about. It's the scariest thing in the world, and people, they don't understand it. If you don't have it, you don't get it. You see someone, hyperventilating, you feel like you're dying, your hand's scariest feeling. You really feel like you're dying, and you lock up. I had very bad crippling anxiety. I couldn't leave the house. So I did see a lot of research before I came to Brazil and everything else. But one cure, because I was trying to avoid taking medication. People said, take Xanax, take Klonopin, take this, take that. I really didn't want to get a dependency on something, so I wanted to try to figure out what I could do to mentally force myself to overcome such a bad level of anxiety. So I know people see something on TV, lots of stuff I do, and I'm glad people get some laughs, having some entertainment out of it. But on a serious note, by traveling into a foreign country and going somewhere well out of your comfort zone, and the more out of your comfort zone as possible is best. It actually, there's other cases of this that's happened, it actually helps you deal with this disorder, which sounds crazy. If somebody gets anxiety for just leaving the house, you think, okay, you get to a foreign country, there's got malaria, yellow fever, and all this stuff going on. Your anxiety is going to overwhelm you. You're just going to constant panic attack. It's actually the complete opposite. It's sink or swim. You go over there, and for whatever reason, there's other people done it in other countries, same thing. Get over there, get out of your comfort zone, and you actually beat this disorder. You actually overcome it. A lot of things overcome depression. I didn't want to take antidepressants, things like that. I wanted to mentally, psychologically deal with things. So I have. Psychologically dealing with things, I have to deal with. A lot of people, when they first get on the TV show, and they think, it's going to be great, everyone's going to love me! Yeah! But in reality, your inbox is typically filled with, I hate you, you're a bad person, you deserve to die, I want to kill you, go kill yourself. And then you read all these articles where people make stuff up. They take these little rumors and gossips in high school, and they make out these whole things and they think it's real. I've seen some stories that if they were actually real, I would be in prison. I would still be in prison. But people believe these stories and they think they're real, and they go off with their little delusionary thing. Whatever. I really don't care. But the thing is, people out there too, cyberbullying and things like that. People wonder, how do you deal with it? How do you psychologically deal with that and everything else? And I've been through a lot throughout my life, And but being on the show and dealing with so much more negativity, my advice is you got to remember this. Pretty much at least 50% of people are going to hate you or love you. You're not going to have 100% people love you. It's not going to happen. There's no political platform that everybody loves. 50%, a lot of people hate one political party, a lot of people love one political party. For example, the Trump-Biden thing. People, love Biden, people hate Trump. People love Trump, people hate Biden. Religion, same thing. Christians, Muslims, all the different religions. There's not one religion everyone believes in. Everybody loves. They love one religion, they hate another religion. You shouldn't hate any religion, really. You really shouldn't. Everybody has their own thing. And honestly, a lot of religions are a lot similar than people realize. I like studying mythology and theology, and I like studying a lot of different things. But a lot of people don't know that about me, but I do have a passion with studying a lot of things like that. Ancient aliens, the passion, so that, religion and ancient aliens are not as far apart as some people may realize. If you really go into the ancient scriptures, you see some things in there, it actually ties the theories together, but you really got to go into your very deep theology, go into like the ancient scriptures, and then look into the other theories that people think are crackpot and crazy, but you actually start looking into the really ancient scriptures, and you got to look in the really old school stuff. You go through the old school stuff, you'll find some stuff. You look in the old ancient drawings and stuff, where they have stuff in there. But anyway, I'm ADHD, so I bounce from thing to thing. Let me get back to the subject of mental health here. But yeah, people think that, everybody's going to, love you, and you can make everybody love you. And that's the first thing people got to realize. There's always going to be people, somebody's going to hate you. It's going to be inevitable. People are going to hate you. They're going to talk bad to you. They're going to make you feel like you're a bad person. But there's also people out there who love you. That's usually the silent majority of people that don't actually speak up. Sometimes they do, but usually they do. It's usually, in their own discreet way. But yeah, people that are negative are a lot more vocal, and they like to make themselves known, make you feel worse about themselves, and just straight up try to ruin your life and get in there. It's like they have that drama, that power to just steer you up and cause problems. So yeah, that's one thing too. People ask me, you can be filming, you can do this, you can do that. I was like, no, I'm not doing anything as of right now. In the future, after all this negativity and stuff I'm dealing with is over with, it'd be something to consider. But as of right now, there's too much toxicity. There's just too much toxic everything. The people in negativity, I know with a very important person in my life, or let her name out of it, would uninstall her social media and stuff because all the stuff in their inbox would make them feel utterly horrible. I get it. I've had points where I uninstalled mine because I didn't want to deal with it either. But social media also is an addiction. That's one thing I formerly had a problem with. I like to vent a lot. That's one thing I do is I vent. I'm not really a crazed, violent person, but I vent and I speak verbally, and I vent verbally pretty intensely, which I regret doing how I did. So I'm finding new ways to channel my venting out in a more peaceful, constructive way, which so far I'm having some pretty good luck with. It's going pretty good. But no, in regards to being on there, my addiction on there was bad. Of course, I'm still, I figure, okay, I want to use social media and make it constructive, not use it, as the former addiction that I had, which was pretty bad, but use it as a more constructive means. So hopefully it progresses in that way. If not, then I'm just going to give up and get off altogether and pretend it doesn't exist, which is what a lot of people need to do. Back in the day, and that's one thing I loved about Tonantzins here, is you go there, and one thing I thought was cool, like a lot of places here, I see a lot of things in like the late 80s, early 90s, it's really in style. I like that. That was my years coming up. But, cell phone towers would go out, and so there's no cell phones, there's no cell phone access, no internet, there's no nothing. So everybody's got to go out. They got to talk to each other. They got to, communicate. Now, I know it's coronavirus and stuff, but before coronavirus and all that stuff, they would actually go out and they bond. One thing I noticed in these smaller towns, which I thought was absolutely mind-boggling in my opinion, I probably shouldn't do that hand structure. I don't know. There's this other thing with her father with the little hand structure thing, and just for the record, ADHD again. I go off subject, as you can see my middle thing with that. I had no idea I did this. I thought I was doing ring finger until like I actually saw it on TV. When I actually saw myself on TV going one knee going, I felt really stupid. I knew her father reacted a certain way and everything else. I had no idea why. And then I saw that and I'm like, that was stupid. It was a long filming day. Anyway, back to Taunting. My ADHD is really, really bad. I apologize. So go back to Taunting. There's very few law enforcement there. Like 2-3 cops that I saw there. There wasn't many police officers. There really wasn't. But the community was all built around the church. There's a Roman Catholic church there. And the church and the community was so strong together. There really wasn't crime. There's people, we were very well bonded. People communicated. People went out. Never seen anything like it. I thought it was absolutely amazing. The small town community and things like that all revolving around that, where people they do the right thing. They're not worried about, obviously there's very few law enforcement where getting locked up. They just do the right thing. That gave me a lot of hope. I wish it was like a lot of places, but you can't, unfortunately. In Manaus, here we've been the victim of a crime 2 times. During filming, when Karini had my cell phone and that got stolen, that kind of sucked. But I got it taken care of. That's fine. I thought it was funny on that note. The person who stole my phone was still linked to my Google account. I didn't realize this till like literally 1 or 2 years later. I'm going through my Google account and I'm seeing these really whacked out pictures. I'm like, Karini, is this you? And she's like, no, it wasn't me. And I started looking at it and she started, you cheat on me? I'm like, no, this is like, I don't know what this is. So she looked down there, and then I looked down there, and it's like, oh, it made sense. It was the person that I saw him holding my phone. I was like, it's the person that stole my cell phone. That's who it is. Or they stole it and resold it, or whatever. So the other time we got, it was, I try to think about this, and I was like, oh, even robbed burglarized? No, we got burglarized one time. Pretty sure my balcony door was open, but somebody told me that the old maintenance guy here had my key, and he came in. He stole the most random things. I get taking the television, but the microwave, the blender, my scale, my digital clock on the wall, my garden hose. He took like the most random things. Took her Karini's hair dryer, her hair thing, my vacuum cleaner, just most random items around the house. They took, and then some things they left. Thank God. I found. I was mind boggled. They stole this, but you didn't steal this. You stole my garden hose, but you didn't steal this. The more stuff they left behind, the happier I am with it. But yeah, we were only burglarized the one time. Karini was only robbed that I was with her the one time. Now, Karini has been robbed at knife and gunpoint several times. Anytime we'd ever leave somewhere, automatically she'd take my phone. She gave me her phone, put it in my pocket. I never had anybody approach me or any problems. I don't know. Maybe they saw me on TV and I thought just a little bit, look a little crazy. I might go a little nuts. Might pull out some weird, crazy, military move or something. I don't know. I really don't know what they thought. Crazy American or what I'm going to walk out and do something unexpected. I don't know. But they always left me alone. So, and they never bothered with me either. Anyways, it didn't really cause a problem or anything. But yeah, things here in Brazil are going positive. They're going good. It's a very good family atmosphere. People are really nice. I can walk the streets here 2, 3, 4 in the morning. I have no problems. Everybody here knows me. They consider me a local. I don't have any issues. I go out, people yell my name. They come and try to talk English, and we'll kind of converse a little bit. I try to maybe do a little bit of Portuguese. I'm working on my Portuguese. I tell you, I should have learned it. I was here before for over a year, and I did not master it like I should. Now I can hear it, and I can understand it, and I can see things written, and I can understand it a lot better than I realized. Actually being here, I was like, okay, I understand this more. I can hear this. I can understand this. But the problem is speaking it back and being able to converse is the issue. I have a really hard time putting the words and speaking it. But hearing someone talk, I can understand it a lot better, and actually want to read it. I actually do that a lot better as well. But yeah, things are going good. I'm getting this house because it used to be the master bedroom. It's not going to be the master living room. No, it's going to be the living room. Making this to like a living family room type area with the TV in it. Upstairs above me is going to be the new master bedroom. I just got a hole knocked in the wall to have the bathroom upstairs that's attached to the baby's room. They'll be attached to that. So now the baby's room will be attached to the master, and then they'll be attached to the bathroom. Only bad thing up there, the really bad thing is for some whatever reason, there's a god-awful smell coming out the pipes. I poured in bottles and bottles of bleach, and I cannot get rid of that freaking smell. Outside of that, it's progressed pretty good here. In front of me, you can't see on the camera, but what I'm looking in there is my kitchen area. It's my kitchen, laundry, dishwasher, all stuff in there. Got bathroom in here, bathroom in there, another bathroom upstairs. So it is nice having 3 bathrooms in here. This place is extremely small. It is very, very tiny. It was originally said it was 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom. I got excited. It's only a 2 bedroom now because I've turned this room into a living room area. So it'll be a 2 bedroom, but the bedroom here, it has no closet. Upstairs has no closet, no windows. Wouldn't be considered a bedroom in America. I guess in America, probably consider a no bedroom because none of these things have closets. I think you'd have a closet considered a bedroom. I'm pretty sure. And the other guidelines, this doesn't have anything. I got some furniture going up there to make my own little closet things. That's about it. But I'm trying to think what I can say in this thing. I'm trying to make these videos at least 20 minutes for Master BlackJack. I really appreciate them for what they're doing. I'm probably doing a video downtown, video in the rainforest. I'll be doing a video going through the zoo, which is actually, it's really cool because it's on a military installation. And then also the U.S. military apparently does some jungle training here or something, because I'll see the U.S. military come every now and again and see some soldiers going around. And then one time they had a plane here drop off a whole bunch of Black Hawk helicopters over at the airport. So military installation is pretty cool because you can actually see some of the military stuff there, and you see the animal stuff there. The only thing that bummed me out more than anything else was you see like an anaconda exhibit. You think, oh, it's anaconda. The animal's gonna be a big old anaconda, like in the Louisville Zoo. It's a big giant anaconda they had there. The anaconda they got was just like, I don't want to say maybe a little bigger than a standard python or a standard. I don't even say that. It'd be. Well, there's one in the pit that looked like a garden. It's not a garden snake. It looked like a rat snake. It was just tiny. It's like how small they are. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. Kareem's family, you can hear him. You can hear him or not. Kareem's family is singing in the apartment next to me. So there's my apartment, then her mom, brother, and then her brother and cousin downstairs. So surrounded by family. They've been so positive, and they've been so great for me here. The food here's been great. And something else I've had in Brazil, you guys. So I also had obsessive compulsive anxiety. I had some of the world's worst GI tract you can imagine. I could barely eat anything. I had really bad GI problems, really, really bad. I had all kinds of medicines I was taking, all kinds of heartburn to. They thought I had Crohn's disease. I was getting a workup to see if I had Crohn's disease. My anxiety triggers IBS and stuff, but that's requiring too much information. But I have a world of GI problems. I'm really, really bad. And it runs in the family. My sister actually had a very serious condition that almost killed her. I'm not going to say what it is. I'll respect her on that. But I have a world of GI problems. Really, 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 really bad. So coming here, and my GI doctor told me, he said, honestly, you'll probably get better. I'm like, get better? You deal with stuff, it's like scaring the food. Don't eat this, don't eat that. Be careful. You're going to, get sick, you're going to die. Yeah, that didn't happen actually. I got like a little bit of problems for like a little bit. My body adjusted, and then I don't know what's in the food here. I guess a different type of bacteria or what it is. I don't know because everything has different bacteria, floral and stuff, good bacteria. But my GI problems went away. No medicine, went away, and I was actually able to start eating foods that I couldn't normally eat. So a lot of foods I couldn't eat anymore. I was able to start eating again. Mind-boggling, I know. But it is what it is. So that actually went away. So I was actually able to eat my foods I used to like to eat again, which was great. So I went from being like really skinny, because originally my GI tract flared up. I was like, I was going from 180 to 200. I was getting fat. Then my GI thing flared up, and then I lost a ton of weight. I was down to I think like 100, 119, 120, something like that. I think it was like 100. I think it was 119 we started filming. Everyone saw me in my clothes falling off, and that was because I literally was losing weight. 1/2 to 2 pounds a day. I was losing so much weight. It was like I was water fasting. I was eating very little amount of food, and then I think some of my ketones were way up or something. But I was barely eating anything, and I was just losing massive amounts of weight. I was scared. I thought I had cancer. I really did. If you can tell now, I've actually lost a lot of weight from the stress stuff going on. I've been barely eating, but I'm eating more here now with the family and the food. It's good food here, and the family's been so positive. Oh my God, they are singing next door. If you can hear them or not, her family is just singing next door, having a party. They are so positive. They're wonderful, wonderful people. And I came here very sad, very heartbroken, very depressed. And I needed to get, make things right with my house and try to get on a positive place. And they have been welcoming and just so open-hearted, and treating me so respectful. So respectful. And people thought, you're great, you're good, Brazilians don't have any problems, no, I got here and no issues. And something else too, everyone's worried about, coronavirus here. Everyone's got like temperature guards and things out there on little masks. I was wearing a respirator mask everywhere. But now I'm actually wearing, this is a gator. I wear this a lot. I thought about it too, everything else going on. I went through the rainforest. I actually never got the yellow fever vaccine. People don't realize that. I didn't get it. I had malaria medicine, but never took it. I got definitely sick a few times, but I didn't die. I survived. And people, if they get things, I'll tell you what, the amazing thing I did whenever I got sick here too, which is mainly just lean protein and like freshly squeezed orange juice. That was like my main thing, because I was scared to take a lot of medicines. So I did that. Probably there's a lot of things here it doesn't work for, but for a lot of standard things, helps your immune system. You need protein, you need vitamin C, you need your right nutrients. Make sure your body has the nutrients it needs to do what it naturally does, and your body will survive, for the most part. Like I said, I went some really dangerous areas, and I definitely should not have. I probably should not have gone without the vaccines or the medicine. Just like I wear my mask and stuff in public and everything else, but I'm not letting it keep me. I'm not letting the fear of everything, keep me in. Now, if people are immune compromised, I get it. I totally get it. You need to stay in, stay away from it. But if you got a decent immune system and your system's okay, I got definitely sick a few times here. They had I think it was in Sao Paulo one of the times. Yeah, I was in Sao Paulo one of the times, and they had like a yellow fever outbreak or something, and I got definitely sick. Worst fevers, the worst I felt my entire life. It lasted like 2 or 3 days, if that. And then it got better. And then a couple of times I got sick in I got mosquito infested areas, and I got deathly sick. But like I said, freshly squeezed orange juice and protein helped. Another thing helped with my GI tract actually was bananas. I didn't know that. I didn't know that until I talked to my doctor. He's like, yeah, I was eating a lot more. What are you eating? This and this and bananas. Eating bananas? I'm like, yeah, I love bananas. I remember bananas every in my life. And yeah, apparently bananas help your GI tract a lot more. I'm thinking, why didn't you tell me this before you gave me like 5 different prescriptions of medication? I wish I should have known that. That would have helped me out a lot. I would have really appreciated knowing that. But yeah, it's good here. Like I said, the food's good. My GI tract's feeling better. My anxiety's down. Before I left the house, when the whole thing happened with stuff that was going on with me, I didn't sleep or eat for like 2 days, and my anxiety was so insanely high. Got here, my anxiety's gone down. Eating a little bit of food. I'm still losing weight, which is okay though. I don't mind losing weight. Who doesn't mind losing some weight, right? So I am losing some weight. I'm not dangerously lost weight, but I'm losing weight, which I like that. I think wait till I get a really good healthy weight, then I'll try to get more food down. But right now, while I'm on this really extreme diet from all the stress and stuff, taking advantage of it. But every day I'm making things here. I'm getting by you guys. I appreciate all you guys very, very much. I appreciate all your positivity. Ones that are negative, I'm just going to keep ignoring you and just try not to let you deal with my, cause more problems for me. And that's one thing too, is I'm abundantly clear. I love my family. My family is the most important thing to me. yes, I'm going to be using social media and things as an instructive mannerism. But at this moment in time, I feel that it's important for my family and my family issues, my family problems, my marital life will no longer be on there. I was very wrong to ever put my marital problems on there. I was very wrong to take things that I thought was comical to other parties and put it online without talking to them first. What I should have done was I should have said, "Hey, this is funny. Can I post this? I think it'd be good." And see, they say, "Okay." I'm like, "No, I don't think so." But I didn't do that. I had a bad habit. I was like, "This is fun. This is, oh my god, I got to post this," and it was stupid. It was immature and it was childish, and I regret it. And a lot of times I would get online, I was like, I got to vent, I got to vent, I got to vent, and that was a problem. So I found other means now. Like I can, for example, her family here they're great. They don't speak a whole lot of English, but I can vent to them and talk to them, and they're very friendly and they give good advice, which is good. Just like I talked more to my mental health professionals, they call it, they vent to them. That way I don't say things or do things that might cause other people to feel a way they shouldn't feel. They shouldn't have to worry about that or feel disrespected and things like that. So yeah, there's a lot of things I overshared online. I think everybody can agree on that. I had a lot of things I overshared on there. A lot of things I wish I could go back and I could change, but unfortunately I can't change the past. All I can do is do it my best I can to make the best possible present and make sure everything that progresses in the future is the best possible future for me and my family. I think it's important. Eliminate the stress, eliminate the drama. I think being in Brazil, being away from stuff is going to be a very big help. I think taking all my family and marital problems off social media should have happened a long time ago. A lot of things that should have happened a long time ago, guys. A lot of things I regret, going online. There things that happened that I got very emotionally hurt? Yes. I got very emotionally hurt and I went online, and that was my bad habit. And I went live because I was emotionally hurt, and I it upset me. I wish I hadn't. I really do. I wish I hadn't done those things. I was emotionally hurt, and I wanted someone to hear me. I wanted to vent to somebody, and that was my way to immediately vent to somebody. But it was venting to the world, and that was not a good idea. That's one thing I definitely regret. And of course, the one time when I was trying to protect myself when things hit the fan. Before all those other things got really bad and things were happening, I was confused. And to protect myself, I did a live. And I did a live to protect myself because I didn't know what was going on. And in retrospect, I could have done something else and not worry about that because I had surveillance cameras on the whole time. So why do I really need to? Well, I could kind of see it a lot, but in all, I had surveillance cameras, so I could have had somebody pull the footage on it if I needed to. So that live was unnecessary. A lot of lives I've done in the past were simply unnecessary, and I really wish I hadn't done them. I really do. I look back now on these videos, not just the lives. I look back on videos I've had recorded, and I see things, and you don't always realize how you look and how you appear until you watch it. Not just seeing yourself on a TV show, but just seeing videos. If you have self-recorded and things that you got, and you start looking at it like, man, I should have done things differently. And you reflect on that and trying to make sure you realize what you did. Because, sometimes people do things they don't realize they're doing something that, people see things one way and other people see things a different way. And you have to look at the world from somebody else's eyes and not just your own eyes. And like, oh, wait, this is going to hurt their feelings. This is going to stress them out. This is going to make them feel bad. This is going to cause more problems than it's worth. And I was very immature. I was very childlike. And there's some things that I said and did on social media that was very stupid. And I regret it. so highly, and I'm very sorry, very sorry to everybody that that I have hurt from that social media stuff. You know, even if things happened where I felt like I was wronged and I felt like I was hurt, people make mistakes. And people make mistakes and they come back and they want to be able to have a second chance. And by going to social media and things like that, it just kind of hurts the whole situation. It really does. I should have looked at things differently. I've made mistakes. I've asked for second chances. I've screwed up. So when other people goof up and make a mistake, who am I not to not give them an opportunity? Who am I to cause that kind of problems? God, when I was younger, wow. I look back at that too. When I was younger, I did a lot of really stupid things. I really did. And who am I, not to give somebody else the exact same, leeway that I went through. I went through and did this stuff then, when I was at that age. So who am I to judge somebody else do the same thing? Who am I to judge them? Well, I did stupid things younger. Who am I just because we have a problem to make the whole world know? I wasn't my place. I was not my position or place to do that, and I should not have. I was wrong. I shouldn't have went online. I shouldn't have done the lives. I should have things more privately. It's like it's one thing I started into in marriages, you guys, or any relationship, whether it be family, dating, kids, whatever. It's like it's just tell them, like, look, I'm hurt by this. Look, let's talk about this. Let's figure things out. With them individually, with that person, and not let things. The more people you let get involved, the more people you vent to, the more people you let know about it, the more it gets worse. It makes awkward conversations and awkward feelings for other people with them, and then also it just makes the situation all around bad for both of you. So the best thing is just try to keep things private, talk to each other. If you need to talk to somebody, get a mental health professional. That's another good option. Talk to them, vent to them, and let them give you their honest opinions. A lot of people vent, like I used to vent because I want other people's opinions and see things. And that I should have dealt with the mental health professionals. That's what I really should have done. So you guys, let me close this video here a little bit. I was going to try to do 20 minutes. This thing's going to be about 35 minutes, it looks like. But yeah, I really appreciate Master BlackJack. Thank you so much for ordering these videos. I don't know if you're doing this video or not. It's an ADHD video full of randomness, all kinds of stuff, and this is kind of off the wall. So hopefully maybe they can make some out of it. I don't know. But I will be doing a video too eventually, guys. I get done with this place. I'm hoping to have it done in the next, I don't know, hopefully next 1 or 2 weeks it'll be done. It's gonna look amazing. It's gonna be great. It's gonna make an HGTV special. It's gonna be wonderful. It's gonna be great, you guys. Right now it's still progressing, so it needs a lot of work to get done. So I'm not gonna do the tour right now, but the construction's going good. If you first came in here, it looked like something straight out of Hoarders, like a really bad Hoarders episode. It was horrible, utterly horrible in here. If it wasn't for the geckos in here, I probably would have had bugs everywhere. But I literally have no bugs. As long as I'll tell you right now, I had at one point a long time ago here, over a year ago, a couple of years ago actually, we were here. We had a horrible infestation of insects and roaches and everything else. We left. We did some filming. We were in Tonachines, and then I think me and her had to go to Rio for her visa stuff. We got back. Like I tried everything else for the bugs. We were gone for a while though. All the bugs were gone. I couldn't figure out, like, literally all the bugs, like, there was not a single roach or bug or anything anywhere in this place, and I was confused. We just got back. It was, like I said, it's about 2 years ago. I couldn't figure out how that happened. House geckos. I think in the United States you can buy for like $5-10. I don't know. Someone told me they're really cheap. Someone told me they were cheap. I don't know the price of geckos. I have no idea the price of geckos, you guys. Don't hold me to it. Someone told me they're really cheap. So these house geckos were running around in here. There was 3 of them. There was like a really small one, a medium one, and a big one. Man, it was a mom, a dad, and a baby. I don't know. I have no idea. I just saw I had 3 different sized geckos, and they literally cleared out everything in my apartment. There was nothing left. I mean, I've tried before that. I tried everything else you can think of to kill all the insects, but nothing seemed to work. So anyway, you guys, I'm closed on my wild ADHD stuff. I appreciate Masters of BlackJack. I appreciate the positivity of any of you fans and stuff that actually have been with me and follow me on this journey. I appreciate it. I'll try to get some more videos to him and some stuff. But now, let's things go for a little bit. Probably gonna go shave and try to what other my ADHD stuff's gonna bother me to do. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this, and I wish everybody out there the best and the absolute best of mental health also.